Have you ever questioned your own existence? How can you be so sure you're not dreaming right now? This is where we dive into the profound depths of Descartes' philosophy, a journey that begins with doubt and skepticism. Descartes, a 17th century philosopher, questioned everything, including his own existence. He doubted all of his previous beliefs, stripping them away until he reached an undeniable truth. He arrived at a statement, a beacon in the fog of uncertainty. Cogito, ergo sum, or I think, therefore I am. This is not just a quote for philosophy textbooks, but a profound insight into the concept of existence. It suggests that even in the midst of our deepest doubts, the very act of thinking, of doubting, confirms our existence. For Descartes, certainty starts with oneself. It starts with the acknowledgement of one's own existence. But then, where does it lead? This is the question that we will explore further, so stick around as we dive deep into the fascinating world of Descartes' philosophy. Think about your mind and body. Are they one and the same, or are they distinct entities? This question led René Descartes to a revolutionary perspective known as dualism. In his philosophical exploration, Descartes proposed that the mind and body are two fundamentally different things. Imagine a world where the physical body is like a machine, carrying out actions as directed. Then consider the mind, a non-physical entity, as the driver of this machine. Descartes saw the body as an object bound by the laws of physics, while the mind, or soul, was an entity free from these constraints, capable of independent thought and consciousness. This dualistic approach was groundbreaking. It challenged the prevailing idea of the time, which held that the mind and body were not separate. Descartes' philosophy of mind-body dualism sparked a paradigm shift in understanding human nature and consciousness. His ideas influenced not just philosophy, but also psychology, neuroscience, and even artificial intelligence. They prompted us to ask, what makes us conscious? What is the nature of our existence? Is it purely physical, or is there a mental, spiritual aspect that transcends the physical world? The concept of mind-body dualism continues to be a topic of heated debate. It raises questions about the nature of reality and our place in it, challenging us to rethink our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Descartes severed the mind from the body, but could he bring them back together? Can the intangible mind influence the physical body? How do we explain the interaction between the two? This is where Descartes' theory of mind-body interaction comes into play. As we know, he proposed that the mind and body, while being distinct entities, are not entirely separate. They exist in a state of interconnection, a sort of symbiotic relationship where one can influence the other. Descartes postulated that the mind, a non-physical substance, could move the body, a physical substance, and the body, in turn, could produce sensations that the mind perceives. This interaction between the mind and body is a cornerstone of Descartes' philosophy, bringing a new dimension to our understanding of consciousness and our physical existence. This union, as Descartes saw it, is a dance of the ethereal and the tangible, a complex interplay that shapes our experiences, our perceptions, and, ultimately, our reality. So, Descartes gave us a dualistic world where the mind and body interact, but what does this mean for us today? How much does Descartes' philosophy impact our current understanding of ourselves and the world? Well, it's hard to overstate the influence of Descartes' philosophy on modern thought. His ideas reverberate through the ages, shaping our perceptions and our approach to understanding the world around us. Descartes' cogito, the principle of I think, therefore I am, laid the groundwork for the rise of cognitive science. It was a bold assertion that our existence is fundamentally tied to our ability to think and perceive. This notion has been instrumental in the development of artificial intelligence, as we strive to create machines that can think and perceive in ways that mirror our own. But Descartes' influence isn't confined to the lofty corridors of academia. His philosophy has permeated popular culture in ways you might not expect. From the existential musings of modern literature to the mind-bending plots of science fiction movies, echoes of Descartes' philosophies can be found. They challenge us to question our realities and our place within them, just as Descartes did centuries ago. Descartes has left an indelible mark on how we perceive ourselves and the world. But philosophy is a dialogue, not a monologue. So give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and tell us in the comments, which philosopher should we dive into next?